What is going on, guys, and welcome back to another video. Now in this video I'm gonna show you a super advanced CPA marketing method that you can use in order to make more money with your CPA marketing campaigns. You can also use it in order to start new campaigns or rework existing campaigns. And this is a universal method. It's available worldwide. Anybody can start this method. If you're watching this video, yes, you can start this method right now. You can get started right now using the 100% free tools that I'm about to show you, okay? And so let's get started. So the first thing that we need to do is I'm going to head to offerworld.com, and you can head to your specific CPA marketing network that you use. But because I'm not sure if you have a Maxbounty account or if you have another account, I'm just going to head to Offerworld, which is kind of a directory for different CPA marketing offers. So here we are in Offerworld, and what you want to do is you want to select the following things, right? You want to select Maxbounty, or you can select anything you want, but I'm just going to select Maxbounty. So if I do this, if I just type Maxbounty here, I'm going to select Maxbounty. The next thing that we want to do is we want to select surveys, okay? This method works with all offers, but for the purpose of this tutorial, I'm only going to be showing you a couple of categories. But you are free to go ahead and try different categories of offers as well. So we have Maxbounty here and we have surveys. Once you have this here, you're going to see a lot of offers, right? So we have 30 offers here. And these are all from Maxbounty. So if you have a Maxbounty account, you are going to be able to find these offers in Maxbounty. If you have another account, you're going to be able to find these offers in that specific CPA marketing network, okay? The next thing that you want to do is you want to install this plugin called Scrape Similar that I have here. You just simply Google for it and you can install with Chrome. Once you have it installed, just click on it. And then what you want to do is you want to do exactly what I have here. I have a special preset here, and if I choose it, I can see the rows, right? I can see the whole, the columns, excuse me. I can see the columns, and I can pick the exact column. We are only interested in this column. We don't really care about the payout, the countries, the network. This is information for us. This has no use to the user at all, okay? And so you're going to enter exactly what you see here on the screen using this plugin. Next thing you want to do is you want to copy to clipboard. The next thing you want to do is you want to go to Google Sheets and you want to create a sheet such as this one, right? So I already created the sheet, and you're going to have two columns. You're going to have a name and country. Okay, for the name, you just paste exactly what you have copied, okay? For the country, you're going to have this special formula, right? And this formula gets the last word of each of these lines, right? So as you can see, a lot of them, they have the name of the country as the last word. This one has pet, and we can delete this one. We don't really care, right? So this is fine. But for everything else, we have the name of the country. So it doesn't really matter if you have USA, other, Canada. The purpose is we need the name of countries, right? So we have USA, we have some Canada, we have some Europe. Europe is not a country, so it's not going to be applicable for us. But that's fine, because we really want USA and Canada because they pretty much pay the most. And these offers, if you have the right traffic, which we're going to be qualifying for, this is the kind of traffic that you want, because you're going to be able to make the most money with these USA and Canadian offers. You're not going to make that much money with all these other, non-USA, non-Canadian offers. Okay, so once you have this, I have 20 offers, and as you're well aware, if you scroll down, you have actually 30 offers. So you can do the same thing here. You can go to page 2 and you can copy these offers as well. Very, very easy. Look at this. I'm just going to do it with you. I'm going to fill out the sheet. I'm going to go to Scrape Similar. I'm going to choose my beautiful preset here that I'm showing you that you can copy as well. And now we have the offers. I'm going to copy to clipboard, and I'm going to go in here and I'm going to paste them here. Okay, I'm going to delete this text, and then I'm going to, drag and drop this. And then I'm going to drag and drop this to fill in the countries. And as you can see, it says USA. Now we have 30 offers, right? I had some of these pre-filled, but the rest we did together. And so you know exactly what to do. So now you have this. The next thing you want to do, the next step is you want to go to Google, and you want to Google for something called Google Sheets to API. And you're going to have a lot of results. And the product that we're looking for is called Sheety. right? This is how it's spelled. It's a, they have a free plan that I'm using. I'm not paying for the service. And all you have to do is log in here. Once you log in, you're going to be on the screen with different projects. You're going to go ahead and create a new project from Google Sheet. You're going to input that Google Sheet that you just created, right? You're going to do that. And once you do that, you're going to have this exact same screen that I have. So remember, take a look at this one. We have two sheets. We have offers and credit rating, right? So if we go back to the sheet, we have offers and credit rating. You can ignore credit rating for now. It's something to do with my other projects. You can ignore this. But what you're really looking for is this offers here, right? So if we go in here, we have offers. Now, when you click on offers here on the offers tab, you're going to have a lot of these interesting APIs. And what exactly is this API? Well, we need to get the data here using other methods. Right now, this data is available to humans, but we need to be able to access this data using an app. And that is exactly why we're using Sheety. And what Sheety gives you is that it gives you a bunch of these URLs that allow you to access your own data using a third-party app, using another app, right? So this is awesome. And you can disable these. We're not going to be editing this data. We're not going to be adding rows, editing rows, deleting rows. This is probably for a more advanced method. What we really want to do is we only want to retrieve rows. So now we have a URL. So you can actually select this URL. You can open it. And once you open it, you're going to have this data that you just created in a very interesting format. And this is called the JSON format. And this is how you can have other apps, other applications programmatically accessing this data, which is perfect for us, okay? So you can close this back out, and now you know that this data is fully accessible. Now, the next thing you want to do is you want to go to Bubble.io, and this is an amazing tool that I use for lots of my projects that allows you to quickly and easily build new web apps, okay? And this is an amazing tool. They have a very generous free plan. We're using the free plan right now. And so once you create your free account, you're going to be on the screen. Now, I do have a bunch of apps here. You're probably not going to be seeing any apps. You want to click on New App, and you want to create a new app. So we're going to call this CPA1. We're going to do external, and we're going to do start a business. And we're going to choose SaaS. Once you select these options, you can click on Create a New App, and we're going to build this new app very quickly and easily. And so as you can see, I went ahead and created a new app. It has this application assistant. We're going to click start with a blank page because it's just easier, and we're going to close this assistant. And now you have a screen that you can go out and you can build a web app very easily, okay? And so what exactly is this web app going to do? Why are we building this web app? Well, remember, we're doing CPA marketing, and we have various offers. Now, what we want to do is we want to create a very nice engagement for the user. Remember, engagement, it's all about engagement, right? We have this diagram here, this master CPA marketing diagram, and we want this engagement. This part is the engagement. There's a landing page, website, all kinds of ways, but we really want to create a very interactive quality experience for the user. Very nice way of doing it. And so what we're going to be doing is we're going to be presenting a bunch of offers. We're going to be asking the user what country they're in, and we're going to be just showing them the exact offers in that country. And isn't that amazing, right? And that way you can promote Canadian offers to people living in Canada. You can promote US offers to people living in the USA, right? It's totally flexible way of doing CPA marketing, because the problem with CPA marketing is that you want to promote all these different offers, but you have no way of knowing where the user is from. That's why you need to create this very simple app. So we're going to have the first screen, and just follow exactly what I'm doing. I'm going to just drag this, right? You can even have a header here, right? You can even go down and you have a header, right? These reusable elements, we're going to drag and drop a header, and you can rename it. You can edit it. I'm going to do that later on, right? And so now we have a header. You're going to drag and drop this text element, right? We're going to say, choose your offer, right? We're going to say something like this. You're going to do that. I'm going to make it just a little bit bigger. I'm going to remove style. I'm going to make it 22, right? Something a little bit bigger, maybe, expand it a little bit. Maybe make it bold. You can modify all this. You can even center it if you want. That looks kind of cool. The next thing you want to do is you want to go into plugins, and you want to add a plugin, right? You want to search for API. because we're going to be contacting this specific app in order to get the data, right? You're going to click install. Now you're going to click done. The next thing you want to do is you're going to go here and you're going to click add another API. You're going to call this Sheety API. Sheety API. You're going to go in here and you have a call here, this API call. You're going to click expand and you are going to call this get offers. Okay, it's a get request data. Everything is default. You're going to come back to Sheety and you're going to copy this URL here, right? We're going to copy this URL, and that's all you really need to do. You don't need any headers. You don't need any parameters. You're going to click on initialize call, and now we're going to have the data, right? So take a look at this one. It has the data. It's actually showing the first record. And as you can see, it's showing virus outbreak survey ID 2 country USA. And if you go back to our sheet, you can see that this is the exact data that we have here. So we're going to hit save, and now we have the data. Now we can actually use the data. The next thing you want to do is you want to create a very, very quick wizard, right? So you want to drag text, and you want to do something like this. Choose your offer, okay? You're going to maybe make it a little bit bigger. So I'm going to make it like 24. Okay, I'm going to make it bold. I'm going to do this. I'm going to center it. And the next thing I want to do is I'm going to create a little wizard. So what I want to do is I want to create a drop down with various options, right? So we're going to have two drop downs. They can pick the type of offer and they can pick the country, which is going to be amazing, right? You guys got to see this, right? So it says here, choose an option. Choose type of offer, right? And we're going to have static choices. And the choices are going to be survey and sweepstakes. Surveys and sweepstakes. And the next thing we're going to copy and paste, and we're going to call this choose country. Choose your country. Okay, choose your country. And we're going to say USA and Canada, because those seem to be the most popular offers. There was also Europe, but Europe is too general. It's a continent. It's not a country. It's not going to work. And the next, last but not least, we need a button. So we're going to drag and drop this button here. Now we have a button, and we're going to say go. Okay, you can even make it bigger. We're going to make it a little bit bigger. Let's make it maybe 18. Okay, maybe 20. That looks great. We're going to bold it. And you can actually rename it Find Offers. Something like this. Okay, so maybe a little bit smaller text. There, that looks great. And so now if you click on preview here, you have the beginning of a very, very useful app for the users. So it loaded up. Take a look on sweepstakes and country. So when they pick this, they click find offers, it's going to redirect them to a screen that's going to list all the offers that we have, but it's going to filter it according to these rules, which is amazing, which is absolutely incredible. Okay, so the next thing we need to do is we need to create another page. You're going to go in here and you're going to click add new page. We're going to call this results, and we can clone it from our index, which is fine. That way we don't have to redo the header and all these things, right? This is that second page. We're going to rename this to results. Okay, we're going to delete all of this. And what we're going to do is we're going to drag and drop this repeating group here, and we are going to expand it a little bit. And this repeating group is going to have the list of offers filtered by the country and category, which is incredible, guys. This is almost impossible to do. So, you know, it's amazing that you can do it so easily, okay? And people charge a lot of money in order to do this, right? So what you want to do is you want to click on it. You're going to go to this properties pane. You're going to pick get offers offer, because we're looking for that for this offers, right? We want that offer sheet there. Remember, we have a couple of sheets there. Data source is going to be get data from an external API. Sheety get offers, okay? We're going to have this, and that's our data source. Now, when you run this, it's going to display all the offers. Actually, let me show you how this works. We actually need to create some column headers, right? So we're going to go to the text. We're going to go in here, and we're going to create two column headers. It's going to have the type of offer, the name of offer, and it's going to have the country, right? So this is going to be name, and this is gonna be country, okay? And next we wanna drag and drop this text, but we wanna drag it inside this table, okay? Paste it, we're gonna drop another one. We're gonna outline it, we're gonna align it. Okay, nicely aligned. And this is actually going to be insert dynamic data. And we're gonna say current sales, get offers, offer, name. Okay, and this is gonna be, we're gonna go in here, current sales, offer, country. Okay, and it's gonna display all the offers right now. I'm gonna actually bold this right here. I'm gonna remove style, I'm gonna make it bold. We can even center it, which is kind of cool. If you think about it, it looks kind of cool. Something like this. And now we're gonna run this. But before we can run it, we gotta go back to index, and we need to create a workflow. We need to tell it what exactly to do after they click on the button. So we're gonna click on the button, start and edit workflow. And what we wanna do is we wanna pass data that they choose to the next page, right? So we wanna do navigation, we wanna do go to page, we wanna pick the page, results, and we want to send the data, right? So the data, actually, let's rename our fields because it's kind of a mess, right? This is the name. I'm just gonna call this input offer, and this is gonna be input country, right? Easier, because otherwise it was this long name. We're gonna go back. We're gonna go to workflow. And so what we're gonna do is we're gonna hit this send more parameters to this page, and we are gonna enter our parameters. So we have the offer, and this is going to be the input offer value. And then another parameter, this is going to be country. Okay, and then we can go in here, input country value. Okay, now we're sending the values to the next page. Okay, and so in order to test this out, if this is working, we can simply go to our results and we can just display the data that we're getting. So what I'm just gonna do is I'm gonna drag this text, I'm gonna drag 1 and 2. Actually, what we're gonna do is we're gonna make it a little bit easier. We're gonna go to results and we're gonna say results for, and we're gonna say offer, insert dynamic data, get data from page URL, and the parameter is going to be, it's going to be offer. Okay, and then we're gonna say, we're gonna do get data from page URL country, and then it should actually display exactly what we chose. Okay, so we're gonna go back here. We are gonna choose index. We're gonna hit preview, and we're gonna choose surveys, and we're gonna choose USA. Let's go to the next page, and what is it gonna display? Surveys USA. So it's exactly doing it, but it's still not filtering it correctly. We still need to filter it correctly. So we're gonna go back, and we can actually choose sweepstakes, Canada. Okay, we can hit find offers, and then it's gonna filter it correctly. So we're gonna go back, we're gonna go to the page, to the results page, and we wanna make sure that we actually display. So we're gonna go in here. We don't want 4 rows. We want 20 rows, right? We want to display a lot of it. So it's kind of a mess. And we're gonna drag it down. So now it's a little bit better. Okay, that looks better. And we can actually even display 15, right? So that looks even better. Now we have 15. I'm gonna just fix it up a little bit. And drag it. Yep, that looks better. And now it's actually gonna be displaying all of them, but we don't want to display all of them. We want to filter it. That's actually very easy to do. You want to hit on this, you want to click on this, you want to go to data source, you want to go in here, you want to click this, API providers, you have this, you're going to hit close, and you want to go to more, and you want to scroll down filtered, right? Once you create filter, now you can create various constraints. We're going to add the first constraint. The first is going to be name equals to the name that we pass, right? So this is going to be get data from page URL. We're going to hit name, or was it offer? I don't remember what it was, offer or name. So I'm just going to say name. We're going to do name, and then I'm going to add another constraint. This is going to be country equals to, and we are going to say get data from page URL. I'm going to say country. Okay, and now we have a filter. We are only displaying the data that they selected on the previous page. So if they picked a certain country, we're only going to be filtering by that country. If they picked a certain name, offer name, we're only going to be filtering by that certain offer name. Let's go back and see if what I called it, was it offer or country? I'm going to go in here. I'm going to go to workflow, click on this, and I'm going to go in here, and I have results, offer. So I'm going to just rename it to country. I'm going to rename it to name. We're going to have name here. We're going to go to design. We're going to go to results, and I'm going to just fix it up real quick. Going to go in here, get country, get offer. This is not going to be offer. This is going to be name. And then we have this. So I'm going to space it a little bit, and now it's going to actually display results for offer type and results for country name. So let's take a look. Let's see if this is working right now. And there you go. If you run this, you're going to see that we have 3 offers that are Surveys Canada. If we go back to our Google Sheet, you can see that we have 1, 2, 3, only 3 offers in this sheet. Now, what you can do, guys, this is completely expandable method. You can go out and you can add more of these offers, more of these types of offers. So you can expand it. You can have sweepstakes. You can have various countries, and all you have to do is just add more data to this Google Sheet, and this app will automatically work. It will automatically do exactly what we set out to do here, right? The only thing that you can do is you can fix it up. You can rename bubble here. This is very easy to do. All you have to do is go back to this designer, go to header, and rename this, right? So you can just, you can change this, right? I can just double click on this, and I can just simply go in here. I can choose our header, and I can just change the bubble to something else. I can clear this. I can remove it. I can upload a new image. I don't really want to do a tutorial on how to change the design settings because that's very simple. I actually have a second channel where I teach you exactly how to use tools like this. So if you want to learn how to use this tool really well and create a lot of interesting apps, create a lot of interesting CPA marketing or affiliate marketing tools, check out my second channel in the description. All right, so that is it, right? You can go back to index, and now you have the thing. So if you preview this, right, take a look at this. We're going to run this app again, and I choose survey, and I choose USA. It's only going to do USA. So as you can see, it runs it. It's loading it right now, loading, and boom, now we have this USA. Results for Survey USA. You can rename that. And if we go back to Survey Canada, it's going to display Canada, right? We're going to hit Find Offers, and you're only going to see Canada. It takes a second to load the stuff. And now they can click on it, right? The last thing you want to do, right? Very easy to do, right? Remember, guys, the last thing you want to do is you want to go to this, this sheet here, and you want to enter your affiliate URL. And this is going to be, google.com, whatever your affiliate URL link is going to be. I'm just going to show you real quick. You're going to go in here to the cell. You're going to double click. You're going to drag this all the way down, and now we have the URL. And so what you want to do here, very easily, right? You are going to go in here. You're going to go to results. You're just going to add another quick column here. You're going to drag it here. You're going to drag this up. Maybe move it a little bit to the right. You're going to double click. And this is going to be called URL, right? And you can actually have a link. So you don't need text, right? You want to have a link. So what you want to do is you want to drag and drop this here. You want to delete this. This is going to be a link. And you want to double click. And you want to do this, insert dynamic data, offer URL. And that's it. And then you're going to copy and paste this. You're going to double click. You're going to say URL. And then what you want to do is you want to preview. So we're going to go back to index. We're going to preview this app. And we are going to have links to our affiliate marketing campaigns, right? We're going to go surveys, USA, find offers. And now you have the links here. It's a little bit, it's not aligned perfectly, which is easy to do. And now we have the links to our affiliate CPA marketing offers. So if you go back to this affiliate marketing sheet, you can just expand it. And you have a really nice way to qualify the user, to show them exactly what they're looking for. So I think this is a great way. And the next thing that you can do is you can simply go to Facebook forums. You can go to various communities around the web. You can go to Facebook groups. You can go to Twitter. You can go to different places and say, hey, would you like to make money from home? Would you like to earn money from home? And then you can just redirect them to the first page, right? So you can simply link them here. This is live right now, guys. This is absolutely live. And you can actually, you can publish it. Look at this one, development. You can actually create a live version. You can, you can launch this app all 100% free. And now when they come here, you can choose an offer. You can change the background. You can customize it as much as you want. But the point is you have a live app that creates engagement, creates a really, really nice experience for the user. And the best part is that it's taking all this from Google Sheet that you can modify, you can edit. All you have to do is delete it, add new columns, anything that you want, and it's going to automatically be reflected in the app. And for my guys that want to, take it a couple of steps further, they want to add images, they want to make it a really nice experience, you can do all that. So if you want me to make like a really, really nice app, really complicated, with images, with descriptions, really professionally looking app, leave a comment below, let me know, and I will create a video that shows you how to create a truly professional looking app. Not just the beginner method, but a truly professional looking app with some dashboard, with colors, with a nice, nice design, lots of really great things. All right, guys, let me know in the comments below. Like this video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and I will see you in the next video.